now at quarters work.
There we go. There we go. Now
I'm a bit pale in the background, like I'm a ghost.
Yeah. Bit of confusion before we start. What is Martin Dare doing here? Being looked after, being petted and looked after.
Having a curry.
Having a curry. Good evening. PJ from Midlife Models, Martin Dare from Martin Dare's Dinky Restorations, and some bloke in Europe called Laz from Lazlo Collectibles. Good evening, Laz. I think have you got us there, Laz? You're right.
Yeah, I've got the so I will be looking at the live chat.
Before we start, we've got Ian in the chat. Good evening, Ian.
Evening, Ian.
Evening, everyone. Speaking to you from a sick bed somewhere on planet Earth. The way I've been feeling, I could be anywhere. Hope you guys are all right. Sorry about the no show last night. Ian, get yourself well. Don't.
Look after yourself, mate. I hope you get better soon.
Yes, absolutely. Definitely. Least things to worry about is
we're on a man down. We're on a man down.
Man down. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Laz.
Good evening, Laz.
Good evening.
Clever, isn't he? Clever.
Multitasking. Multitasking.
Joining the chat as well. Mick Manley. Good evening, Mick Manley.
Hi, Mick.
I've lost the chat now.
So, why? Well, why is because tomorrow a few of us are going to Stafford, including Luke, who hopefully will be joining us shortly. Martin, which is now, it's only twice, but it's now become a tradition. Tradition, yeah. Martin comes up to mine, which is kind of an halfway house, in his guest quarters. His nibs is in his guest quarters.
I'll park my horse in the stable.
Yes. We're hoping it's going to still be there tomorrow.
Yeah.
So yes, we're going to Stafford Toy Collectors Fair tomorrow, and hopefully meeting up with Luke and Andy Bourne. And anybody else who might turn up. We'll see. So that's why it's a bit of a state of confusion. As I say, Luke will be joining us as and when he can. He said about 20 minutes, so we'll take that on the chin and we'll. He's fiddling about. I
can read the chat then.
There you go. So he'll be joining us soon. So right. Hello, good evening, and welcome to episode 22 of the DMC live chat. We've got a bit of a structure going on now, but we'll start off with our usual benefactors. So our thanks, should I say, to me. Thanks to me.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you.
To our good friends, Mr. Ian Ollie, Mr. Laszlo Patsy, Mr. Luke Sampson, Mr. Martin Dare. That's You've made the top of the charts, mate. Tony Hughes, Colin Turner, Johan Vandervelt from Belgian Diecast Restoration, Lee Jackson from Diecast Fixer Uppers, and Les Miller on behalf of Outlaw Paints. If you touch base with Les, you can now buy a series of paints from a company called Outlaw Paints, and very good they are too. And if you want to become a benefactor, you can help support the DMC by donating between £2 and £5. We don't ask for anything more than that, although it's totally a choice if you choose to do so, through PayPal to aid in supporting our running costs. And the running costs are this software that we're using now to bring you these live chats on a Saturday night, which we do every 2 weeks, give or take. Something going south or going wrong. So if you'd like to become a benefactor and help support our running costs, please use the link paypal.me/DMC admin. My thanks as always, PJ. I don't know why I read that bit out, but thank you for helping us out. It's much appreciated. Right then. Now, we had a bit of a structure, which has gone south a bit because Martin was looking to talking about a car, but can't really now, can you? Because you're not at home.
No,
and I was going to make him use one of mine, but that was a bit unfair on me. Mind him. And Laz was going to talk about a car. So I don't know if you've looked into a vehicle, Laz. We'll go to the first. All right, the first topic then, and we'll take it from there. So we've got Ian and Mick in the chat. Good evening, chaps. Let's go to our content and take a quick.
Kevin's here.
Kevin's here as well. We're just stumbling and ahhing just while people join the chat.
Good evening, Kevin.
Good evening, Kevin. Good to see you, mate. Let's get going.
What's on the
Right then, what's on the bench? Can you remember what you've got on the bench?
Yes.
Right, we'll
Yes.
let you go first then.
Yes. I can't remember now. Yes. On the bench at the minute, I've got a Dinky Toys Rolls Royce Silver Cloud 3. They did one in like a light metallic blue and a gold. I'm doing mine in a pearlized blue. A change because I had a tin of pearlized blue and I thought I'd give it a go. It looked nice on a roller. Yeah, and it's coming out. It's in paint at the moment. It's been lacquered, so I'm just waiting for it to all harden off over the weekend while I'm not at home. And I also got in the works a Dinky Toys TK Bedford the Castrol van, with the sliding doors. I've got the reproduction doors from Model Supplies. It's the only place I find any. I did try making some, but they weren't a great success. So that's in the pipeline. And then the European Challenge, I'm doing a Volkswagen 1500 coupe. I think it is a coupe. Is it a coupe? I think so. I'm doing that one. And I'm not sure about the other one, what I'm doing after that. We'll see. Maybe if I get time, I'm looking to do the Dinky Toys. Now, I won't pronounce this correctly. The Acuso car transport, a racing car transport, the blue one. Is it the Acuso?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that blue one.
Let's just call it that blue one.
That blue one.
We're going to do that dinky blue
that
one.
blue one.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah, so that's
Like you up to speed,
yeah,
mate?
I'm
Yeah.
up to speed, mate, at the minute, yeah.
Boss of the channel, Mr. Laszlo Patsky.
I just finished the Volkswagen Transporter with the opening roof by Matchbox. That's gonna be next Friday's video. I just finished a Fiat 131 by Matchbox. That's done today. I also have a Vauxhall Cresta by Matchbox, Lesney. That's gonna be the video in 2 weeks. And got another 2 cars on the go, which are not ready yet, but they both Matchbox. And I will find something for the European Vehicle Challenge for January.
Good stuff. Yeah, it's been a while. Well, it's not fair me being critical of Laz not doing the challenges because I haven't done them either. So it's been a while since both of us have done a challenge, hasn't it? Me and you.
The last one was painted blue. I think that was.
Yeah, that's the same with me. September. Yeah, we need to get a swinger out, mate. Me and you. Right.
It's busy. I tell you that. It's just I never. You see any service vehicle, I just missed out because I've done the Comer van as a police van before that.
Yeah.
And I released the video already, so I just missed that out.
It's almost like what we could do with is a calendar of telling you when you're going to be doing these events. Yeah.
Yeah. I see Kev's doing the Mercedes 600 Pullman limo. Nice one. Is that the one with the window wipers?
Yes, that's the one.
Yeah.
I'll play apps.
Hi Russ, how you doing, mate?
Hey, Russ.
Good to see you. Is that you, Laz? Is that you up to speed with what you're doing?
Yeah, all done.
Okay. I've got a live chat coming up on the Midlife Models channel where I'm going to be talking about this little bad boy.
Nice.
My good friend Laz has sent me the. This is the only original part from a Matchbox service station The rest of it is all hand built. Oh, apart from the pumps, that they're off eBay. So I'm going to be talking about how you can make one of these. It's a bit of a Blue Peter thing, really. So come and join us probably on Monday. I'm going to be doing that. But my thanks to Laz for providing me with that banner across the top. It was the only piece I was missing. And I'm quite pleased with how it's come out. So the colours are there. But it's more of a diorama than a... What's the word I'm looking for? It's more of a complement to the original one, because the original one's got slightly bigger base with a ramp at the top. So quite pleased how that's come out. And I'm going to put together some 3D plans if anybody wants to have a go at doing one.
There's a ramp got at the back then.
Yeah, it comes around that side and then up the back. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
hey, gentlemen, Jessica is in the house.
Jerry.
Hey, Jerry. How you doing, mate?
How you feeling, mate? Are you feeling any better? You and the missus?
Yes, he was not ill. He was ill, wasn't he? Yeah.
Got a bit roundabout.
Uh,
Do you want to move that before you drop it?
no, it's probably safer away from there.
It's probably safer away from
Can't reach it, Lord.
anywhere nearby.
I have got the Noxes just lately.
And the lose it.
Yes, the lose its and the Noxes. Age. Oh, where's he gone? What did he do?
He's disappeared, mate. He's gone.
Right. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a. I'll post on the Facebook when I'm going to go live.
Yeah, that'd be good. That one.
Yeah. So come and join us. May have a guest or two on board. We'll see. And then we've got, as I say, we've got Stafford coming up tomorrow. So I'm going to be collecting a few spare parts or spare vehicles for our 3D spare parts collection that we've got going on.
Yeah.
Jerry says coming along. Good stuff. Is that coming along feeling better?
Feeling better.
Yes. Yeah. That's my South Derbyshire interpretation, you see. I got that completely wrong done. So good to hear that you're getting better. We've got Ian that's ill, so all our friends, we're hoping they recover soon. Right, so that's where we are with the what's on the bench.
Oh, we have finished.
Oh,
we're done with it. Where is it? Is that over there?
Oh, yes. Now.
There, it's behind your whiskey.
Yes. 2-man project, this. Yeah. I'll let you can have it. Well, this is that vehicle we're talking about.
Yes, that vehicle. Yeah.
Well, then we took. Yeah.
I gifted PJ one of these a while ago, and there was no spring for the
rocket.
For the rocket, so we'd lost a spring, or we couldn't find the box of springs that we needed, so we fixed it up. We used a broken biro, an old biro. A clicker one, obviously, with the spring in it, and it's pretty good fit. But the spring has to be screwed in, if you know what I mean, twisted into the base, into the back.
Yeah. Don't fire it while you point it. Take my eye out.
But yeah, so that's all working again now. So that was cool. So if you haven't got a spring, get an old biro, and away you go. Just it has to be sent to the post, and then slide it over and screw it in with your fingers as far as it will go. Otherwise, it will fly out when you operate it. So. That's a little project we did this afternoon,
and it looks like brand new as well. So it's come out really nice. So
I want a few more bits and pieces doing to it, but
we've got the track. I've got the tracks for it.
Yeah, you've got tracks for it. This one's and some decals. This one's a bit of work done on this bit here at the back.
Yeah, I'm not sure why that's so.
Yeah, it's a bit stiff, isn't it? There, but I think it's something to do with that slidey bit there, underneath there, that bit there is a bit tight. Yeah.
So I'm gonna be looking out for a third one to complete the.
It's just bent down. Look, it's bent down a little bit in that corner.
Right.
Up.
Yeah.
So
sorry,
here we go.
We're waffling. I'm gonna look out for a third one so it completes the set, because if there's a particular episode.
Was there 3 then?
Yeah, there was like a command. There's like a command one.
Oh, was it?
And then 2.
Is there a blue one, a green one?
No, there's a episode where there's a UFO craft in a forest, and there's one vehicle is the mobile control vehicle, like mobile Shadow Mobile 1.
Yeah.
But all it means is that you just change the label over and put a 1 instead of a 2 in it, and 3. So
Pen pals.
Pen
Yeah, we
pals.
are pen pals. But minus a spring, Russ. Minus a spring.
Pair of nutters is what we are. We've had, well, as always, we have a when we get together. Well, we do when we get together with any of the lads. It's we have a cracking time.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks to Martin for that. It was a 60th present. So I'm looking forward to doing
It's
that.
about 60 years old.
It's
isn't it?
about yeah. It's not far off.
Yeah.
So that's going to be. I don't know whether it's if I get a third one, whether we have another day like this and we do one each between us, well, as a light project or something like that.
Yeah.
We're always thinking for new ideas of how to do things. Right, so that's what's on the bench.
Yeah.
Let's go to our intermission. Just thinking the music.
Oh, is that the music?
So, where do you want to go with this, lads? Do you want to do featured model or one from the vault?
I do one from the vault.
Good man. Off you go.
Okay, actually, I've got two.
Good. That makes up for the fact that we haven't got a featured model.
These are my these are, I think these are my very favorites. The first one is the Corgi Toys ankle one, which is my restoration, and thank you for Martin who sent me the glass.
Yeah.
This has been sitting in the cabinet for 3 years to get a glass, so finally I've got the glass. So yeah, this is one of my favorites, and the other one is another weirdo, is the spot on BMW Isetta.
Yeah,
love the colour.
That's a nice one. That is.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
this is a spot on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very good job of that, mate.
I like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, these are the ones I really like, and I enjoyed doing it. This was a bit more difficult than the ankle because the wheels at the back, they were clumped in, so it was a bit work to take them out. But otherwise, it's got the registration plate, which I like. I think I might put reg plates on this one as well. I've got some reg plates from Andy's Garage Diecast Restorations, and I might put some on this one as well. So these are, I can say these are my favorites. These two.
I'm curious, lads, on the red one. You said that the back wheels were clamped. How did you separate the clamp? Did you use a Dremel or file or?
I think I can't remember exactly, but I think this has. You had to remove one of the wheels, but this is a spot on, so it's not, you cannot pull this off.
Oh, yeah.
So this was a bit difficult. As you can see, it's quite loose.
Yeah.
This was a bit difficult, but I can't remember now how. I'm trying to look into the interior by the glass, but I cannot see properly. I need to watch the video. I can actually, the TV is on. I can put the video on to see how this went. I'll find it. Oh yeah, that's the Zeta. So it will. No, this is the ankle. Anyway, I will find it. I don't know where did I put the Zeta. You see, because that's a spot on, and I put these into playlists. I think I put into the Seeker ones. No. Anyway, I'll find it. So yeah, I can't remember now. How did I do that? But yeah, it was a bit difficult. But anyway, I'm really happy with it. And I've got the Minissimo as well, which is the third weird car in the collection, which I've done recently. So yeah, these are two of my favorites, I have to say.
Well, it's gonna be the last show that I can feel this is, because we haven't got a featured vehicle, but I will feature a couple of vehicles that my good friend has sent to me, and they are both Ford Escorts that Laz is kind enough to send over to me. He knows I'm a Ford Escort fan. One is a Corgi and one is a Majorette. What I can't get this camera right.
It's difficult.
One is 56 scale and one is 64 scale, and he's done a beautiful job on both of these. So there you go, the Ford Escort Mark III.
No, I don't know whether Mark III or not.
Not sure.
They might be. They might be. They did sort of similar, didn't they?
Yeah. So thanks, Laz. Much appreciated. You know that, mate.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
And they will go to a small Ford Escort collection that will go towards. They've got the Dink, the Pop. Or is it the Corgi, the red one?
Oh right, yeah.
So I've had both versions of the Escort. Well, two of the versions of the Escort. I used to love my Escort.
So I will look that on the TV. How was it?
Well, we'll trundle along with what we've got. Our next chapter. What's next is
tools and methods.
Before we start, Russ says, how about the Corgi Duff code 238? I've got that, but I've got all the doors missing, and the tail lights, and I think one of the headlights as well. So I would like to do that as well, but I need to source some parts for that.
That's a little one, isn't it? With all the doors and boot and bonnet open and
the rolling door. Yeah. I've got that, but I haven't got. It's incomplete.
I'll have a look out for one tomorrow, lads.
Thank you, Martin. Thank you.
I've got a complete one at home, but that's the only one I've got one at home. But that's the only one I've got. But if I come across one tomorrow, I'll put it on. I'll write it on my wrist, old school.
Okay.
You can borrow a piece of paper. Well, I'll say borrow.
We can't borrow a pen.
No, we've wrecked the pen.
We wrecked the pen. Took the screw down.
Anyone we could find, we wrecked the pen.
Ian says it's 3 Escorts.
Yeah, Mark III Escort, that is. Cheers, Ian.
Who's this? Who's this bad boy? Where do we name? Where do we rename his bloody name?
Yeah.
From Top Restorer. That's it. We'll just turn his name off. Get away with that, can't we? Good evening, Luke.
Good evening, gentlemen. How are we doing? Hello, everyone.
Can you, PJ, can you turn his screen as well? He's backwards.
Yeah, he's backwards, yeah.
Hold on. I'm trying to get the bigger screen on here.
That's
there
the
you
one.
go. We're sorted. We're sorted.
It's GTX now, not XTG.
I still can't figure out. I don't know how he's done it, but I can't change it.
Sorry, gentlemen. I got lost track of time. I've been with my mum and dad.
That's all right,
That's fine, mate. Yeah.
Don't ever speak to him again on a Saturday night, obviously. Don't mind.
Hello, Looky boy.
So what have we missed?
Bunch of prattling about, really. Yeah.
We talked about.
How was the curry?
Blinding, mate. Blinding.
Is it good?
Yeah, can't see out my eyes now. But yeah.
Have you got a vehicle, your favorite from the vault or something? Look, have you got one in your hand? Any favorites?
Well, this one's my favorite this week, lads. Only because I'm working on it. RS2000.
Well, we've done from the bench, so why don't you bring us up to speed with where you are with your RS2000 then?
As far as I've got with it is I've stripped it. I've got to do some alterations to the back plate. I'm going to smooth all that off, just make it look like the bumper. I'm going to fit the exhaust to the back of this.
Yeah.
I've printed some mirrors, some wheels, rather.
Nice.
I've got to detail them. I haven't detailed them yet.
Yeah.
I've printed off. I don't know whether you'll see them, the tiny.
What's scary?
You know. You're not going to see them.
Crikey.
Oh, blimey, yeah.
Tiny little bit for it. You're not going to see them really, but there you go. And that's me, really. I'm hoping to get onto that on Monday at some point because we're at Stafford tomorrow, aren't we?
Is
Yeah.
that RS? Is that a Droop Snoop one, that RS, or is it just a standard?
It's the RS2000 with the thingy front on it.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah,
Yeah.
Snoops on that. Yeah.
It's not the GT. That's not the GT. That's the original, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. That is.
Yeah.
Be a nice little car, that, when it's done. Looking forward to doing it.
Yeah, my friend had one, in orange and black.
Yeah, that was the other. Yeah.
I'm thinking it's in red.
PJ, update on the BMWs that I didn't remove the wheels. I just taped them up
Right. Okay. Yeah.
I
Fair
haven't-
dues.
because you cannot pull them off.
Right.
And yeah, I didn't even attempt to remove them. So I just look at the video now. I did cover them up and remove them to the spray. So yeah,
Good
they
stuff.
still teach you.
We'll have a quick chat. We'll have a chat about Stafford before we wrap up. Luke,
Yeah.
see
Okay.
what all our plans are. Mick says, "What is a turkey curry?"
Curry with turkey in it, Mick. Ain't rocket science, mate.
It's like a chicken curry, but a different bird.
It's usually left over from Christmas dinner, so
You chop it all up, chuck it in a curry.
Yeah. You gobble a turkey curry, though, don't you?
Behave.
Behave.
Yeah,
Get back in your.
we gobbling something later on.
yeah.
I hope not.
Not the amount of garlic he's been eating, no chance.
Else he's in the wrong room again. You know what I mean? Just saying.
Yeah,
So we've sorted him out. He's had a good. We looked after him. He's got his
Yeah.
own chair now.
Yeah, got my own chair now, boys.
Right,
I thought you were a bit taller,
He
Martin.
does, yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't look like my little,
Middle gnome now.
Polynesian lad.
Elf on the shelf. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the punk on that one.
Yeah.
This thing's go backwards and forwards, or is it?
No, I don't think it's a rocker.
I'm not.
Don't push your luck for
Go
what we paid for
Bang.
it.
Yeah.
So, in the chat, Ian saying, "Evening, Luke." Russ is saying, "Evening, Luke."
Evening,
Kevin
Ross.
saying, "Hello, Luke, hey boy."
Morning,
Jimmy
Kev.
saying, "Hello, Luke."
So Matchbox super fast.
Is a
From-
Matchbox super fast, Luke, from
77, 78.
78.
78, yeah.
Oh, is it a Matchbox super fast?
To be honest
Yeah,
with you,
it is.
if you have the GT version, the later one with the black screen, no interior. If you
Yeah.
have a damaged,
What's he done?
audience, GT
We've lost your voice again.
Can you hear me better now?
It's faded out
It's
again.
faded. It keeps fading in and out.
New
Yeah, I
batteries.
can-
Yeah.
Something
You've been fine, and then it's just gone really quiet.
You did that last time, didn't
Yeah.
No, nothing. Is it better now?
We can.
you? It's a bit muffled.
Yeah.
Bit muffled.
Yeah, a bit muffled, but you'll be all right. You're gonna have to get some
Signboard.
some buds, earbuds or something like that. You can.
Try that, yeah.
Yeah, try that, mate.
Mm.
It's completely thrown me.
Yeah, have you got a favourite, Luke, that you've done since you started?
Yeah, it's probably. Come together, you and show you.
Go on, lad.
Wait there. Hold on. Put together.
Right, testing, lads. Testing.
How is it? Is it better?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Funny enough,
is-
you've got a delay on your audio and your video now,
Yes.
so I'm not sure what's going on.
With spaghetti.
Yeah. To be honest with you, I'm touching the phone's screen and I cannot go smaller. I cannot see the settings. Nothing. It's weird. This.
It's all good now it seems okay now. It's all right now.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Luke. What you got? Oh, yeah. Yeah, nice. Like
That's
that.
nice. Yeah. I like that.
Detail
those
on that
wheels.
is unbelievable.
Is there an Audi or?
It's I can't remember who this one's by though. Let's see if I can get on the light. Sunstar. It's a 1/18 scale.
No, but
no.
what car is it?
Mark II Escort.
Oh,
It's,
Escort. Oh.
yeah, it's got the Forest Arches on it. It was a rally car, but I turned it into something a little bit different last year. But it's one of my favourite cars. That is. They're still, even to buy now, they're quite expensive to buy.
Yeah, you'll find Escorts and Capris, are no matter what scale you get them in now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Don't they call that the is it the stretcher bar?
Oh, what the brace, the engine brace, isn't it? The brace,
yeah, engine brace. Well, strut brace in it.
Yeah, strut brace,
Strut
isn't it?
brace,
It goes between your strut towers, doesn't it, to stop them from collapsing. When you go
meant to keep it all rigid on the corners.
My missus has to have one on her car for the heavy cornering she does.
All righty. Let's. We've managed to get through a few topics in little under half an hour, so we may need to extend this slightly. So let's see what we've got coming up next.
Oh, you can kick off your little drill attachment.
Right, tools, methods, practices, procedures, call it what you will. I'll start off with tools. It's probably a bad way of putting it, but it could be anything if you said tools in it. I had the mick took out of me a certain amount last night when I said, does anybody know where I can get a mini drill from? And his nibs is giving it large as usual. But what I was after was a chuck that you could put into a Dremel. So this chuck was £7.69, and I got an absolute bucket loads of spares and collets with it as well. This will fit this is the large 822 Dremel. I've also got the cordless Dremel mini, which is the micro Dremel, which I love this tool. If you're able to get hold of one, I doubt you will, because they went through a phase of burning out in your hand and setting fire. But I've never had any problem with mine, and every six.
Mine's the light, the one I've got.
Yeah, I think that came after this, Luke.
Yeah,
that might be the repair to this.
Yeah,
right.
It was originally a Tesla when he bought it.
yeah, went up in smoke. And I also think it'll fit the. Oh no, I did try it on the Tac Life.
Too small, isn't it?
But it caught in the collar. Yeah. So anyway, but it would fit on a standard rotary tool, I think. And the idea was, I wanted to do that. I wanted to do the slots on the top of that garage for the sign that Lad sent me, and it was just easy to do with something smaller. And this is ideal. That like you've got, Luke, the light there. Get a chuck for it, mate. They're on Amazon. You get two for the price of one, effectively. You can. There's also another package. I'll send you a link for them if anybody's in.
I've got the Parkside Dremel, the cordless.
Yeah.
And the button, the one to switch on and off the machine, that's gone in. So that's it. Yeah.
It's always worth doing a rotary tool, I think, to some sort.
Yeah, I've had mine for a while.
It was okay. Yeah, I've got a cord, an electric one, but the cordless, the button just went in. It never stopped, so I had to use a screwdriver to hold it on 0, and then the button just went in.
Yeah, it's just pushed. It's pushed down, isn't it? It's lost it. I've had my Black & Decker Wizard. Oh,
you've had that quite a while.
I've had that a long time. I bought it in B&Q when they had a sale on. A long time before I got into restoring, and it was going fairly cheap. And it's quite powerful. We've got a lot of torque to it. So I have to keep turning it down. But I have mine hanging up on the bench, and I just use the extending pole on that. You know, I have it on a hook, and I just unhook it, and so it stays up there on the wall.
I think with, I mean, I don't know about Luke, with the light version of this, it's almost like holding a pen. There's so much more freedom.
Bingo Parkside.
This thing like a brick. Yeah, you know.
I think they were designed originally for when doing the engravings and stuff like that, where people used to engrave stuff in wood and metal and stuff, so they could hold them like a pen.
I mean, alternatively, you can go the whole log and get the.
Look at this. Yeah. Get
the press for the Dremel.
Don't watch the video.
Don't watch the video of me unboxing this thing. You'll cry with laughter.
It's worth a watch anyway.
I think one bloke put a comment on it for the first time in months saying, "Did you ever look? Did you consider using the instructions?" Not really, no. First thing a bloke does, isn't it? Throws the instructions in the bin light and puts it together. So, yeah, a nice little bolt on for rotary tools. Highly recommended. Did the job that I wanted it to do.
Yeah. It's all right, isn't it? Did a good job on that.
Yeah. I was watched over with a keen eye. Make sure I didn't get it wrong. The dog's barking. Ian, is it a Matchbox Superfast, Luke, from about 77? John 7. No, Ian, never mind a strut brace. I could do with stable places.
Yeah, we all think we
bless you. Russ is saying bingo stroke part. So bingo.
That's probably.
Is that a brand? Is that a brand of?
No. It means bingo. Parkside is. Bingo is just an expression, PJ.
Okay.
Well, is that bingo's bad or good?
Bad, I think. It means bingo.
Right.
Like, hey, we go Parkside. There you go. Come on, PJ.
I don't trust what he's telling me. I'd rather Russ tell me, to be honest. You know what I mean?
Cheap and nasty.
He could be making anything up for our boy here.
Cheap and nasty.
The European.
He's European as well. He's from mainland Europe as well. Just to let you know.
I thought, where's Russ then? I thought he was in Canada.
No, I think I don't want to say anything stupid, but I think Holland or Belgium. No.
Okay.
I don't know.
The message, Russ.
Yeah, we're gonna. DMC sponsor is Parkside.
Yeah, that's. I don't get enough money. I don't get the money for what I deserve for being.
No, you don't, mate. No.
I keep trying, but they're just ignoring me.
He's getting thrown out. He keeps getting thrown out because he's loitering around the middle aisle.
Yeah,
you know.
I won't mind a free shop.
UK. He's in the UK. He's in the UK.
In the UK. Russ is in the UK.
Oh, there you go. You see.
You talk some rubbish, you do, lads.
Oh, there you go. I'm sure he makes it up. I'm sure he makes it up.
He goes along, doesn't he? Bless him. Where were we?
You've just done all your tools.
So yeah, tools, processes, anything, boys.
Practices. What's the topic? What tool we are talking about?
I was just saying that was a new addition to my little toolkit that I've just purchased this week. So, any new tools that you bought?
I've got go on, lad. One more.
No, go ahead. Look, I haven't bought anything new at the moment, so go ahead.
I haven't got anything new, but I trying it on these the other day. He's bought a set. These little magnetic clips. Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those. Yeah.
Brian bought those.
Doing a little with obviously I use it for the wheels and the doors, bonnets. Perfect for that. So if you haven't got any, get on Timo, get some bought.
I'm thinking to buy these actually. Brian bought these on. Yeah, Brian bought these on Temu.
Yeah, I got them from there as well.
Yeah. I'm thinking to buy it actually. But I've got a new tool. I've got my best tools here.
All right. Okay. Yeah. I've got a set of those clamps, but mine they go in the pushing plastic holes rather than
the magnetic ones. Yeah.
But I do tend to use polystyrene block more than anything else.
Yes, me too. I actually use the old.
Oh yeah, same thing. Yeah.
So
I use
how much are Timu ripping us off for our magnetic clamps?
I think I paid. I think on for about £7.
Yeah, I was gonna say £7.
Can't argue with that. Can't argue with that.
I use an old sanding block, and I put some. I put some.
It's got
put
pings
some-
and pongs going everywhere.
Cocktail sticks in it, and I put the wheels on those.
Yeah, I see a lot of people do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I use that.
Yeah, I use
Who's got the phone on? Who's got the phone on?
Everybody's pinging here. It's
Yeah, I'll
just-
get-
Mr. Dares.
you can just buy the crocodile clips on their own,
big bag of them.
and put them onto a kebab stick, which
Yes.
is what I did with mine. And that I haven't got it to hand. I think it's on the other toolbox. There's a magnetic clamp, like a disc with a grabber on it. Poor description. I'll try and get one out for next week.
Don't look for it now. 'cause you
Don't
can't
look for it
find
now. I'll never
nothing in
find it. Right next to the Tonka toy and the
Yeah,
springs.
it is. It is
Yeah.
springs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Go on, Luke. You was going to say something. So you got the
Magnetics.
magnetic
Yeah.
magnetics. Lazzy's got his new pair of hands apparently, and I've got a chuck key. A chuck.
Yeah.
A chuck. So
Well, I can only do practices. Probably seen me do it before, but I've been doing scraping. And it's not necessarily scraping. I call it scraping because what I do is when I'm doing my casting, I've just done that Rolls Royce Silver Cloud 3. I've done it in a pearlescent blue. And while I'm prepping it, the waistline, the band round the chrome piece goes down the side. I always smooth it off as smooth as I can before I paint it and get it nice and smooth. And any pits and things, try and clean them out, file them out. And I run a file down each edge, try and get it as square as I can. And then I prime it. And when I've primed it, when I'm rubbing it down, I pay attention to rub that across the top and keep that smooth. Do the final coat and give it a little while before it's not completely dry, but dry enough to not to handle in your hands, a bit in a clamp. And then I scrape along with a blade, curved blade, get it underneath, and just run it along the smooth surface, and it just peels up like an orange. If you get it right, but you got to do it steady. But it's a practice I've been done for a while now, and I find that sometimes easier in trying to paint it. I know Luke does his masks is all off with the masking tape and stuff like that, but because the clearer I use, it dulls the chrome down. So I'd rather, what I do is tend to either paint it or scrape it if the prominent enough to scrape it, and I find it works. And then at the end of the day, when I polish it up, I use the cotton bud along that line, and brings a nice shine to it. And this time, believe it or not, it's always a bit nerve-wracking when you do it, because if you muck up, you've ruined your paint. But I managed to get the sidelines done. I've done around the headlight rims, and I've done the chrome around the door frames. So that was pretty good. I was on a roll.
Brilliant.
I do this as well. The Vauxhall Wax Cresta I've just done today. I scraped off the paint from the letter, the word Cresta. I used to. I do it now for the Volkswagen emblem as well. Rather than painting it, I just use the small file. And I file it off, and it looks better. I think it looks better.
Cleaner, isn't it, that way?
If you tend to leave it too long till the paint's like dry 2 or 3 days, then the chances are it'll shatter the
peels
paint.
off. Peels off.
Peels off. So you've got to get that happy medium between. If it's too soft, it'll lift, but it will drop down again. But it's a bit risky. So give it half an hour or so. Touch dry, then especially if you're using the paints that we use, the high coats and the Halfords, you can do it with that. And it works all right.
You've done that one in metallic blue, haven't you, Martin?
Done it in a pearlescent blue.
Pearlescent blue. Looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah, it's it looks okay actually. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm going to give it a because I'll be away for the weekend. So when I get back, I'll be able to give it a bit of a rub down. Maybe I've got some very fine mirror polish. and
Yeah,
it's
good stuff.
got
That
a
mate.
little bit of cut in it, so that'll just bring a bit more
Yeah.
shine out. But yeah,
Did you manage to get the headlights out all right?
yeah, they came out straight away. Luke, to be honest with you, mate,
Yeah.
I found a little nick in it, and it popped straight out.
Did it?
Because
Because I've got this one here, haven't I? I'm gonna
Yeah.
have a crack at soon.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
exactly the same one. Yeah,
Yeah, same one.
yeah.
The
But I had
back
to try
don't come out, do they? No.
I couldn't get the wheels off. I had to struggle to get the wheels off, so I left them on and mashed them off.
Matched them up.
Yeah,
Well, we went on to. I was on that Pulse 3D the other day, and they got a lovely set of wheels, period wheels.
oh, nice. Yeah,
I've ordered. Well, I've paid for them. Just got to scale them, so it should look quite nice on it.
yeah. Because you can't use a puller on them because you can't see the center axle.
Yeah, to get it off.
Prise them off. But if you're going to put new wheels on, you could cut your axles anyway. And put
Yeah,
new
I'll
axles
just take one, Martin. Yeah,
but they'll look nice. They'll look nice.
there's
But
good
they're like-
tires on that. I'll keep the tires, but I don't like the wheels on it.
No.
I don't like them at all.
Can I say something to the top restorer?
Go on, lad.
I did clear coated the Fiat today, and
Yeah.
as you mentioned, you put on the heater a little bit. So I've done it today,
Yeah.
and I actually managed to put the car together today, and I would like to show it to you,
There you go,
Mr.
mate.
Mr. Top Restorer.
You know what, lads? That's lovely. That is. I like that colour.
And yeah, it's like a metallic bronze or something.
Yeah, nice.
I've done a red one before with a cooperation with David from Twice Diecast, and that was red. But I do like this better.
Got some detail in that, lad.
Yeah, I had hand painted that little silver air cabin as well, and yeah, and you see the letters on the registration plate. I scraped that off with the yeah.
Nice
So
one.
yeah, it come nice, this one.
Who's that one made by?
Matchbox.
Matchbox.
That's the-
nice, that is.
And these wheels are 3D printed.
Are they? Okay.
Yeah, from your friend PJ. You know that guy. He printed it while long time ago, 3 years ago.
Oh, him from Beefeaters.
They look
Yeah,
well,
the
mate.
one who done the Captain America statue for me ages ago, 3-4 years ago.
He was in the Beefeaters.
Oh, yeah. Right. Was that? Oh, it wasn't Ian, was it?
No, he did the big that big cargo start spaceship thing.
He done a lot of wheels for me. He printed a lot of wheels for me.
You know, I can't even think about it. I can't
Can't you think of?
no.
I can't remember his name. Yeah. Yeah, we know who you're on about, lads.
Well, he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. So anyway, he printed it, and I said I'm not going to put the Matchbox wheel back on. So I was looking for something, and actually, what I've done is these axles are from the Matchbox. I cut the end of it, take the Matchbox wheels off, and I drilled a hole big enough to put these 3D printed.
Ah, right. Okay. Sorry, you're about George.
Here we go. Yes, I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
No, sorry.
So-
I had a friend when I used to work. Where I used to work, there was a guy that had started to do 3D printed as well, and he did me the hooks for the back of the cranes. These little
And he sent these to me. He printed me a lot of wheels, and I think they look nice on this Fiat.
Right, George Sankey. That makes more sense now.
That's
Will that
safely.
be a video, lad?
Sorry.
Is that going to be a video, that one?
It's not gonna be a single video, a separate video. It's gonna be the diecast restorations without a video. I think next Wednesday
Hi, Michael.
evening, Michael.
Good evening, good morning, gentlemen, and everybody in the chat.
He's just busted the doors open wide and jumped in and sabotaged us.
Yes, Ian, that's a good idea. Embellishing, mate. Yeah, I could call that bare metal embellishing. Yeah, that's cool.
Martin, rather than calling it
Yeah.
scraping, what about calling it bare metal embellishing?
Yes.
I like it. I like it.
How are you, Michael?
Not too bad for a Sunday morning here in Australia. Not too bad at all.
Good show.
Only out of bed 10 minutes.
What time is it now?
It's 10 to 8 in the morning.
10
oh,
to 8.
that's not too bad for you. I mean, usually it's a 5 o'clock or a 4 o'clock. So that's not
No,
too
well,
bad.
see, we're back to standard time, and you're on that.
We're on ridiculous.
Sorry, no, we're on the stupid daylight saving time.
Right. So as you can see, Martin's turned up here, and he did bring with him. Going back to what's on the bench, I did play about with doing some 3D printing, and Martin has brought up the trailer that goes with said boat. This is from that list of 3D print plans, Michael.
Yep.
And what we found out is it's about 10% too small, isn't it? So he's eating my bloody whispers, a cheeky cat behind me. You get your ass down.
Well, that's
we've got to scale it a bit to get it to fit.
Yeah, well, that's what I found with the side hut. It's just a tad too big. Because so there's the original. There's the hut from that list. Just a tad too big.
So this is a reason why, for those that have been following the story, this is a reason why we've got some of these standalone models, just to make sure that the 3D parts that we're printing will actually fit the fit the trailer and fit lorries and things like that. So we've got about 7 or 8 pieces that we can now 3D print. They're fairly plain at this moment, but the boat was probably the biggest. It's
a nice detailed boat, though.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, make a nice diorama piece, won't it?
Yeah, yeah. So we'll have a go at printing that a bit bigger. But I didn't. The amount of infill that it put into this on the PLA was a pain in the backside. It took ages to get all the infill out. Support. So there we go. Well, we've got a bit of catch up to do now. Michael's here then. So Michael, what you had on the bench this week? Something that you've been working on? You want to share?
Well, I was going to do the Jensen, right? But I saw Paul Restorer just put a video up on there, so that one's off the table.
Was you going to do it in yellow, Michael?
No, I'm not. No, I was going to do it two-tone, just like Paul does. I'm either going to start a Corgi Jag,
nice,
or a Bedford van, or something that I started some time ago is one of these Tomica Toyota Hi-Ace.
Do this one, Michael.
Yeah, it's nice.
Used to be an ambulance. Does have a back door open.
It's got a lot of intercity written about it.
That one, somebody's already done this one, so I'm leaving that one as it is. So that's on the bench at the moment. I've got to clean up my bench, so we can start off with the new year with a nice clean bench. Clean up the 3D printer because I haven't touched it for 6 weeks.
That's
I've got to take the resin out. Take the resin out of the vat, clean it up, and we'll have everything fresh for the new year.
Yeah,
new year, new stuff.
Undecided whether I'm going to keep this or cut it off like that.
Well, I'll do it from the nose down rather than the chin down. One of them is not going to end well.
That Bedford van, Michael, the yellow one, that's boring. I've done 2 of those. They're boring. Nothing interesting about that one. But the interior and the gloss fitted inside, it's really smart. It's got a little like an edge. You can actually slide it under, so it's not riveted in, and you don't need to glue it. That's really smart, actually. But apart from that, the wheels are ugly. You can change them.
Oh yeah, the wheels are horrible on it. Yes, but again, I've got. This is where the 3D printer's now going to come in handy. I've got, so I'll go through the wheel sets that I've downloaded to have a look at them, resize them. And it's all the experimentations to come up with. That's all there.
You are being welcomed by Russ, Ian, and Kev in the chat. So
welcome, gentlemen. Hello.
All saying hello to Michael. What else have we covered? Tools, processes, and procedures. Michael, any new tools or procedures you've been using recently that you've not shared before?
Well, so not really. So if I want to for 2025, so I'll get stuck into the vacuum former a little bit more, because I've done 3 pulls so far. One successful, 2 more experimentation needed. Because I haven't even finished that project with the successful one, because I didn't have a 3D printer at the time, because I've got to get stuck into the CAD programs to do designing. That's the part that is now starting to get more important than anything else. I've tried the OpenScan mini scanner. That's a whole nother curve to learn. It's not as easy as what a lot of people, even I, thought it would be. I thought it would just be as simple of scanning it, run it through the mesh mixer program, and which turns it into a 3D file and print it off. That's not exactly how it works.
Okay.
Tool-wise, I'm looking at a mini bench drill press and a mini bench grinder or polisher.
No.
But if you're starting out, if you're starting out on in the hobby, stick with the hand tool. It's for later on, once you get more experience.
There is. I remember when I used to collect die-cast collectors monthly or whatever it was called. There was a free advert magazine inside that, and there's a range of tools. Forgive me, I can't remember what they're called, but it's all mini versions of bench grinders and jigsaws. And they're all green.
Yeah, so begins with a P. It's an American company.
They're not cheap, are they?
No,
they're about 300 or 400.
It's an American company. It begins with
well, to see the thing is, if you're looking for the mini stuff, start looking for jewelers stuff. Like jewelers anvils, the jewelers vices. So even so like what Johan from Belgian Diecast Restoration uses, the spot welder. For the wire axles for your hot wheels or super fast wheels, which works in the same way as what Paul Restorer's, sort of homemade hot welder does.
Just if we can put a name to the face here.
I have seen they are expensive, but I think there's a lot of them now. I mean, you got one, this one here. You got the smaller ones. Yeah, I'm sure it begins with a P, and they're bright green. Yeah,
you have to be careful with them things though, because they've made in China, and they've
everything is made in China.
They've got like the electric motors from toys and that you used to have back in the day.
Yeah, some of them have, but I think these are more upmarket. That's why I think they're on par with Matika. They're that expensive.
Yeah. Well, if I can remember, if we can find the bloody name, I'll tell it. Hobby mini bench grinder.
Yeah. Well, most things you can like that. You can get them down. Mini stuff. It's funny, isn't it? The smaller you go, the pricier it gets.
The expense,
It's like when I know it's not exactly the same. When when you're parenting, you've got kids' shoes are more expensive than they were for adult shoes. You know, it's the same with tools. The smaller you go, the more expensive they are.
Yes,
I
correct.
mean, they have got to have a powerful little motor for what they are. Warcoat, wasn't it?
No one of them. I don't know if anybody saw the video what was posted a while ago of a jeweler who actually built a Ford Escort, a complete working Ford Escort, small one in 1/25th scale, and he did everything. It's well worth a look at. Yeah, I think there was a TV documentary on it. He actually built everything in his jeweler's shop because he's a proper jeweler with all the jeweler's tools. And he got everything, opening doors, bonnets, seats going backs and forwards, all the engine detail, all the carburetor, suspension. It was bang on. You'd love it, Luke, if you saw it, mate. Bang on, priceless.
I've seen them ones the guys make from out of tin cans and stuff like that.
No, this was proper metal, proper.
I'll have to have a look at that.
Yeah. If you see if you can dig out Ford Escort, I think I don't know how would you search for it? It was done by a jeweler anyway.
Jewel makers Ford Escort. Put that.
I can't remember who the presenter was.
Yeah.
It was.
Let me see. Is it on YouTube?
Oh, we say it is now.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Handmade Ford Escort, made by a jeweler. I tell you, cracking. I was amazed the detail that he got on such a small model.
Yeah.
Handmade Ford Escort.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll bring that back when we can remember what it flipping well called. Frustrating.
Proxon.
Yes.
Proxon.
That's right. Good call. Proxon.
That's the barge just kicking in.
Yes. You don't happen to know where I left my box of springs or a Tonka toy, do you?
Might be in half an hour. Give me half an hour.
Right. Yeah. So it's Proxon.
That's it. Yeah, Proxon. There you go.
So what was it that you was looking for, Michael? Possibly a bench grinder.
Yeah, there's a that one. There's a mini.
Yeah.
That one there. That's like a lathe come
milling machine.
Yeah, I'm after the lathe.
Because I was looking on I was just doing a check up on an order on I was checking up on an order, a TMU order, and the polishing brushes came up, and it had the bench grinder on there, and I thought it was the bench grinder that they were selling. But I've been caught out twice on TMU on something that I thought was real, and it's all what I wanted, but it wasn't. That was my own fault. Yeah. For looking at it at midnight when I should be asleep.
Always deadly, that, Michael.
Yeah.
Luxembourg.
Yeah, Proxon.
Yeah. So Proxxon, Michael. The bench grinder looks around about £100.
It's a lathe.
Where's that mini? Go back to that mini lathe.
That was ever so cheap. That was
it's a milling machine, isn't it?
Milling machine. When it was £306.58.
It's an upright milling machine. Yeah.
That's from Axminster Tools.
Yeah, I first started seeing these when they were the model railway guys, when they built their own. Yeah. Those guys building their own trains and stuff out of the brass and stuff, and they're making the brass. They were turning the brass parts of the trains. And
look how cute that is, a little table saw. It's there's what you can get hold of.
Yeah.
Right. I think
you can also get tools, mini tools, and that. What's that magazine comes out? Is it called Hobby? You get a magazine comes out. It used to come out once every couple of months.
What's the Diecast Collectors one?
No. There's one Hobby that covers all wooden plans, dolls' houses, mini tools.
Oh, yes.
Smiths sell them, don't they? It's called Hobby something.
Yeah. See, I thought that was the one
yeah, it's called Hobby something or other.
Right. So where are we? Hi, Michael. Good evening, Michael from Kev. Where do we get to? Let's see what we've got coming up next then.
Trade and exchange. So what are we doing there? Has anybody traded anything?
Alternate.
Has anybody traded or exchanged anything?
Yeah, trade and exchange is the next one. So actually, when you think about it, there's going to be a lot of this going on tomorrow.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, it helps if that you can meet up, but we will be doing some trading and exchanging between the 5 of us that go to Stafford tomorrow.
Yeah.
If you've got something that you would like to trade or exchange, put it onto Facebook, and we'll see if we can get people together.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, if you can, because you know it's like Kev mentioned last night. If you guys know any like us, we're going to Stafford tomorrow. If there's anything particular that anybody is looking out for, then give us a call, because you'll know when we're going to Stafford or any of the toy fairs. Surely we can look out for something for you. There's no guarantee it's going to be there, because being a toy collector's fair, there is a lot of collectible stuff there.
Yeah.
But we're always rummaging around under the tables rather than anything else. So we'll have a look, see if we can find anything for people. And I've got a boot with a big plastic container in it, which I'm gonna we'll be doing trades and exchange and giveaways when we get there. So
yeah, well, I mean, there's a budget. Don't go asking us to get something that's £200 or £300, obviously, because we're all going there to.
No, we'll be looking
add to our collections. I
suppose. But if there's something like, if you're looking for, who's looking for a spare part? Yeah, but was it yesterday? Someone looking for. Oh yeah, the grab. Brian was looking for.
Was looking for the grab one here.
Yeah.
Off the crane.
Yeah, I think he'll struggle with that, but we'll have a look.
You never know. You might.
Kev wants some cars to destroy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not even going to. Well, I've got 4. I'm about 4 or 5 vehicles short, Michael, of that complete list of 3D plans.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
So we're very close with having a design vehicle, if you see what I mean.
Well,
for each of those plans.
Like 1 to 75.
Well, let
64.
No, he means.
Let me know what vehicles you're short, because I may have them here, and and as you know, I've got the file as well. I can do the test print on this end.
I'm down to 3, 6. There's 9. Well, actually, there's not, because I think I found out that I've got the boat and trailer now. So, and the low bed trailer, I've got that
Transit work truck.
Yeah.
And the taxi.
So we're looking for. Have you got access to the image of the plans, Michael? You know, the 1 to 31.
Just gonna make myself a cup of tea.
Yeah.
Right.
Shoot the dog away there.
Shoot the dog while I'm here.
Yeah.
He's going to eat something.
Yes.
I'm gonna have a cup of tea, lads. Behave.
Yeah, make me a toast, please, Martin.
I've even had to buy him a loaf of bread. I mean, it's just terrible. he gets treated like a king. The lad does.
I noticed he did put him in the high chair this week.
Yeah, he's grown up.
I've been promoted, Michael.
Yeah. The mice were complaining that he kept using the hole in the skirting board, so we've had to promote him to a chair. You tell me when you're good, Mark, or I could just give you a list of these numbers. There's only 9 of them.
I've got the picture. I've got the picture up.
Okay, so you're looking at number 4, the Volvo truck.
No, I don't have that one.
Okay, the boat and trailer. I've now got the 3D boat, and thankfully Martin's brought a trailer, so we got that.
Yeah.
The Land Rover fire truck, number 17, or plan for number 17.
Yeah, the fire truck I've got.
Yeah.
But I've already it's got the ladder on it, but we can I can print that off and compare it. Yes.
I'm just going to say good night to Mick, who says, "I'll call it tonight. Have a good day tomorrow, and see you all Friday. Have a good one, Mick. See you soon, buddy."
Bye,
See you,
Mick.
mate.
Have a good one, Mick. And Happy New Year.
And happy New Year, yeah.
Happy New Year. Yes.
Yeah. Happy New Year.
Land Rover fire truck number 23 on the plan, which is the Sea Sprite, which is a little helicopter.
No, I don't have the helicopter. No.
No, I think that one's going to be the pig to get out of, that one is, but we'll see. The low bed trailer number 24, I think I've got that, so ignore that. Number 25, the Ford Transit Rec truck, which is I think it's the double boom on the back of that one.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
double boom. No, I don't have that one, but I do have the Tojo. By the looks of things, it's almost the same. Almost the same.
Number 29, the Car Bodies Taxi FX. Well, it's 4x4.
No, I don't have that one.
The long haul articulated truck, which is the TP25. Just to reiterate on that one, that TP25 is bigger than the TP26. I think
I don't have the truck. I don't have the trucks. Don't have the 29. Don't have the 30. Don't have the 24. I do have the. You have the cattle truck.
Yes. Then the other one
Right.
after that is the Juniors Lotus Europa. It seems strange that there's one corgi on the end of that Matchbox list.
And it's the Citroen a majorette, isn't it? The Citroen, no, a Husky.
I've got the. Fortunately, Tony sent me the Citroen. So yeah, that's what we're short of. It's just them few. And I think I've got 2 out of the list anyway.
All right. So you've got the scaffolding truck.
Yes.
Right.
All the rest, got more. But it's been proved to be a good idea to get an example of these vehicles. That when we do 3D print, as has been shown, the boat came out undersized. So
It's good to compare, yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't want anybody saying, "Can you send me a spare part?" And then it gets there, and
Can you measure them in the slicer before you print them?
not until I get a model to measure it against.
Right.
So I'll go back to the example of the site hut. Right.
Yeah.
That was the 3D print. Let's get the camera in the right from that particular file. Right.
Yeah.
Now there is a free version of the site hut file on Thingiverse, and it was undersized.
Yeah.
And through the slicer program, I made it a little bit bigger. If I can find my version here, and
I'm just going to say
I got very close to it, a lot closer than the original.
Yeah.
But I do, even if it's a little, like the length and the width is right, it's just the height that was wrong on.
Yeah.
That's a little bit too tall. So a little bit of manipulation is fine. But again, sort of like the suppliers, the repo suppliers that we sometimes whinge about. It's good to have them out there that we don't have to design them ourselves.
Yeah.
Scale is not a problem, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean,
so that's where
if you've got a base plan that you can edit, which is what we can do now to a certain extent, that gives you a starting point.
That's right.
But you don't want to be wasting resin and PLA. I was saying to Martin earlier on, the problem with 3D printing is time and materials. It's a lot of time to print something, and it fails, or it's the wrong size when it's complete.
So look, when you
Yeah,
said
well,
before, PJ, Father, we haven't got the model to do it. I'm sure if you put a message out, there'll be somebody on the DMC that's got that
Well, that's-
model, take some measurements.
I mean, Michael mentioned to Martin about the boat trailer last night, and Martin's brought one up. So
Yeah.
now I can compare the boat against the. Sorry, that's miles away from where it should be, but you can tell it's not as
Small.
big as it should be by the time.
Yeah.
you put it on there, like.
But even I don't have my hands on it right now. But even with because I've got the boat and trailer, the original, the boat doesn't sit in the trailer properly either.
No,
No,
it
it's-
doesn't. No, it doesn't.
I mean,
It's a bit weird. It's a bit weird that trailer and boat.
Yeah.
There is a curve at the very back of the. I don't know whether you're going to be able to see this, but I will try. At the back, there's like where you would see a tow hook. There's a little curve, landing curved tab where the hull would probably sit in, and then these two pillars have got a little grab on top, so they would hold the boat in place. But
you'll find on the original boat that those hooks sort of sit over the top, the blue over the top part of the boat, as opposed to in where they're supposed to be.
So I'm going to increase it by, I don't know, possibly 10% and see what it comes out like. It's only just a bit of trial and error, really.
Yeah,
Can you reuse this? Can you reuse this mod, PJ? This boat you done? Can you remelt it, or can you? Or
No. But you could. I mean, don't. It's not so out of size. Terrible phrase. That you couldn't use it in something like a diorama. You know.
You get. If he puts a pond out there, you can have sort of, and he's good with his resins, clear resins, and he can make a wake out of the back of it, so he can turn it into like a speedboat, or he can, you can put it as a shipyard, sort of like with the waist stitch that you have with your supports.
Yeah, or if you have, leave
it on the supports with the hull, so it's in dry dock.
Or if you flat the base off, you can put on like it's on the lake or something.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just going to say hello to JMO, who's in the chat. Evening, Paul.
He is. Evening, JMO.
Welcome along, mate. Good to see you. There's some fantastic dioramas out there that is like land and water. I mean, there's a brilliant one of an octopus coming up to grab a ship and drag it under, like these kind of Nautilus type, Captain Nemo type dioramas. I love them.
I like the ones in resin. When, like, there was one with the a scene from Star Wars when the X-fighters and the TIE fighters, they go after each other and they put them into a resin, and they got even the laser blasting out. It's really nice, that one. I don't remember where did I see that. Maybe on Facebook. It looks fantastic.
I saw a good one today. Somebody got on a side cupboard, and it was, although it was fanciful because it was a American shuttle taking off instead of a rocket. The shuttle was about, I don't know, a foot in the air, and all the cloud and steam appeared below it, and it was just things like cotton wool and lighting behind it, And I think some of them are brilliant. It's just imagination, really.
Yes.
Right, Damo.
Here's my boys back. Right.
Dog's been out for a pee, a cup of tea.
Kicks his arse. Yeah. Where do we get to? Right. So trade and exchange. We'll be hopefully doing a bit of trade and exchange. And I was showing Martin, Luke, the Hot Wheels that I've got, and I don't think they're the ones that you're going to. I can see him behind me. He thinks I can see him.
Right, mate. I didn't think they'd mount up too much to be unfair, PJ.
They're too. a little bit too futuristic for your taste. Yeah.
Based.
I ain't got much to swap. I mean, you've got it. You've got everything now, haven't you? You've got,
I've got loads of the boots.
There's nothing that you haven't got.
It's difficult to bring. It's difficult to. I have to go through everything I've got, and I've got a lot. And I go through it, and I think, well, shall I take that? No, I'm not having that. I want that. And then, then I go through it.
Sod them, I'm keeping
and then,
it.
It's difficult to know if I know what people want. I know roughly what Luke likes, and stuff like that, and what PJ likes. But it's difficult. I know Andy likes his Formula Ones and his aircraft and things like this. So I've got a few little trinkets for Andy, for out with all the decals and stuff, But yeah. And
Andy had a good idea. He was on holiday at the time, and he went to an auction house and he saw a bid, and there was a couple of Thunderbird vehicles in it. And Andy texted me and he said, "Would you prepare to bid on this?" And I said, "Yeah, it's bid up to this amount."
Yeah.
And he went a little bit overboard, but not. It didn't set the world on fire. No. So even things like that, if you're prepared to go and bid on something for somebody, if you know what they like if there's a collection of Tonka toys,
I think after Christmas, when the post gets back on, I've got a parcel sent over to crap old Nick. So I've got a lot of stuff to send to him, and I think Luther is one of my subscribers, Luther, and I'm going to send. We're going to do a trade. He's got some of them die-cast trains and stuff, the Lone Star stuff, and I'm going to do a trade with him because I think he's in Germany. Luther, I think he's in Germany.
Yes, yes, he is. Luther, yeah.
Yeah, and he had
Lothar.
Lothar.
Yeah.
He had a job to get. So we're going to set up a trade link with him.
Good.
He did comment. He did comment on my videos today. He did like the Cadet, the Vauxhall Astra.
Yeah,
he did like that one, and he said it's actually quite close to the original. He did like the interior idea, so yeah.
He's a very knowledgeable bloke actually, because
yes, he is.
He knows. He's on it straight away. He knows.
Yeah. He knows everything.
He knows loads. It sounds.
Yeah, he's in Germany. Yeah.
Nice chap.
So yeah, trade and exchange. I think that's about it on trade and exchange. Can't think of anything else.
Michael, have you got a favorite vehicle, or one from the vault?
Don't press it. We need something for next time. We're running out of steam on that one. So
okay.
I'll Michael till next time.
I would say the favourite vehicle is the Dinky Holden.
Too late, he's blown it.
Because right here in front of me, thanks to Martin for doing what he's done for me in 24. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 10 sitting right here in front of me. I've got another 5 in my cabinet behind me. I think that's one of my favourites.
There's not enough colours.
Let's just stick with that. Why that particular vehicle?
It's a Holden.
Yeah,
yes, it's a Holden, and it's a representation of an Australian vehicle in diecast, which at the time there weren't too many doing it. They were doing the older Holden. I think Matchbox did the older Holden at the time.
I think they have the one with the motorbikes on it as well, the pickup truck. That's
the latest super fast, which with the HZ Holden Ute. That's back in the 80s. But these were done in the 1960s.
I never seen one. Never seen one.
Yeah, so I've even given PB 2 now, because he was always struggling to get them, and here in Australia they were it's all ridiculous prices. There's one on eBay that's been on there for the last 2 years. It's been restored, and he's asking 2,000 Australian dollars for it.
For what?
Mhm.
Is that a corgi one or a dinky one?
It's a dinky. Right?
And 2,000 Australian dollars.
Yeah, 2,000 Australian dollars because it's
Made out of gold or what?
Yeah.
because it's one of these aqua ones which is supposed to be hard to get, or it's supposed to be rare. And what I've noticed with these aqua ones is they were originally these bronze colour,
Yeah.
and then painted aqua, right? And they usually have a red interior
Right.
Hmm.
Okay.
as opposed to a light blue interior.
Right. So really, the Holden
So-
was like an iconic classic vehicle of Australia, then, wasn't it? Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Was
Yes,
it
well,
was it the first mass-produced Australian car?
It was a mass-produced Australian car, yes, because so it lasted until the 1990s, until GMH in America, sort of stopped subsidising,
Mm.
and then the Australian government stopped subsidising, just like the British government stopped subsidising Leyland or British Leyland.
I mean, I'm not aware of. I have to admit, I'm not aware of a lot of Australian cars unless you tell me, Michael, like the Ute. But then again, the Ute can be any car that's been converted into a pickup as such, can't it? It's not just. It's not
Well-
an Australian car per se. It's a
It was-
redesign.
The story behind the Ute is it was an Australian invention where, yes, the farmer had cut down the back roof of a vehicle, so he can use it on the farm. And of course, other farmers found it was popular. Yes, that was good. So it became more popular.
Mm.
And in the US, they call them El Caminos.
Yeah.
It's a handy vehicle to have. The other day, I saw a Mark I Cortina Ute.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah,
Well, that
it was
was
different.
right.
Yeah, it was different.
It's when somebody turned an
It was a cut down estate,
Yeah.
right? But
Yeah.
it's out
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, but there's some vehicles, Michael, that you can just look at them and say, yeah, that will look good as a pickup truck. And I think a Cortina Mark I estate would be good. I
He
think,
did the Sierra, didn't they? The P100 with it.
yeah,
That
they
was
did.
a
Yeah,
nice one, they did.
they did they did the Mark IV Cortina and a Sierra in that one, didn't
Lovely
they?
that was. El Camino.
Just find it today.
Lovely that.
Nice, right? So, what we got next? So let's go into our
I'll just
intermission.
answer Ian's question regarding the Holden and the Ford Cortina. Yes, I would say, it's the most popular car to be on our roads.
Yeah.
Yeah, JMO said Holden were Australia's Vauxhall, which was GM ownership.
Yeah. I mean, I think.
And you just said about Holden. I just remember now. I had a Holden on New Zealand when I was in New Zealand.
I also need to say good evening to Les. Good
Les,
evening, Les. Been a
Hi,
while,
Les.
mate. Hope you had a good Christmas. Good to see you.
Yeah. P100 Sierra, nice.
Nice man.
pickup, Sierra pickup.
Nice man.
I nearly bought the Cortina Mark IV version, one of them, but the turbo were blown, so I didn't buy it.
Been back.
Shout out to Les because I haven't spoken to him for a while. Les is one of our benefactors on behalf of Outlaw Paints. I made a donation, which we're most appreciative of. So thanks for that, mate.
And he's doing good work on that tractor. That tractor's coming on
Nice,
nicely.
isn't it? Yeah.
Yes,
lovely.
yeah.
Cracking
Yeah,
job.
I've seen that as well. Seen the pictures. Yeah.
Right, let's see what we've got next.
Yes, we are, Les.
I've got this so well put together on it tonight. It's gone south so quickly. 2 glasses of scotch on anybody's.
It's a bloody
Repair.
hell.
Repair shop.
I think this was more like a question and answer. Yeah. So we've got repair shop, which we're still a little bit befuddled about why we came up with repair shop. But
I think it's basic for people in the chat to ask questions on the best way to restore something like, you know, like window pillars, door pillars, things like dents. I mean, I've got 2 or 3 cars or vehicles. One's an old petrol tanker, and another one is a Opel Commodore.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Commodore, which has been squashed on the roof. It's distorted beyond, and I need to do that. But I'm going to try and video that, which is going to be awkward to video because it's going to be a lot of banging, twisting, heating, because the roof's gone down at the front and it's also twisted to the side. And I find once they're twisted to the side, they're quite hard to get back. It's gone to the side and down at the front.
That was I did that with the pluggers to straighten up mine.
Yeah,
plenty of heat, mate. That's what I found. Plenty of heat.
Because the back post, the back pillars are quite thick on them, so you can generate a bit of heat to twist that around. Yeah. You got to use heat because sometimes you can cold bend some things, but if you're going to cold bend anything, you need to
every chance of snapping.
Yeah, you got a lot of chance of snapping. You just need to. Yeah, if you tweak, I've tweaked so many little bits. I thought, I only want a little tweak the pair of pliers, and I've just gone like that, and I've got it just right. I thought one more tweak, and that's it, gone, finished. That's case in point with the TK tipper. I started beginning of the month. I just completely snapped the chassis in 3 pieces. It just collapsed on me. Yeah, I was trying to get the wheels off, and they were, and really, in hindsight, I should have cut the axles and put new axles in. But I was trying to save the axles by pulling the wheels off. But the wheels were that rusted on the tight. When I was putting pressure on a lever to get it off with a bit of WD-40, the centre of the chassis just shattered into 3 pieces. So now it's gone in the spares box.
You've definitely got to be wary about where you're applying heat to a die cast.
You can get the miniature anvils. They're quite handy to get. You get the little miniature anvils.
Yeah,
they're handy for tapping out.
Don't want them knocking about.
And I'm actually going to try. Years ago, I got some shoe repairing lasts. I think they call them lasts. They shape like an in of a shoe. Yeah. And they use them for banging the leather, sticking the leather on. You know, it's shaped like a shoe. It's metal. And I'm thinking of using, because they've got funny angles on them. You can get an angle on them and tap around. Because sometimes, even with an anvil, trying to get into a roof or a duck side of a car, it's difficult getting the angle. Angle. Yeah. And I've got a hide hammer as well. I bought a hide and copper hammer.
I wonder if it's worth. I always wondered whether it was worth getting one of them jewelers cushions. You know, the leather.
Yeah, a lot of people use them, but I don't know. Yeah,
I was just about to mention that the jeweler's pouch.
Yeah, jeweler's pouch.
You can even use put sand in.
Yeah,
sand in a resealable bag.
Yeah,
it'll work the same way.
Yeah.
You look.
Push the dents out. It'll give underneath it.
Yeah.
We have a question. We have a question.
Oh,
we do.
Sorry, Michael.
Let's just pick up with what Moz was saying. Picture live on the group. I guess Les is talking about the tractor on the DMC group. I mean, there's some cracking pictures that Les has put up there.
Yes, yeah.
Ian is saying tweak, bend, twist, and shout. Martin's new dance move.
Yeah, nice one, Ian. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah,
a bit of Lulu there for you. Really right.
Loopy.
Russ, I have a question. On a Corgi 801 Ford Thunderbird, how would you repaint white wall tyres on plastic wheels? Thanks in advance.
Plastic wheels, white walls.
I'm going to have to squeeze past you for a moment, my friend.
Which is leaving the room. Yeah, plastic wheels. It's always been a thing about white walls, getting the white walls correct. Some people I've seen use decals, Russ. They're a white decal cut out with a hole puncher. I've seen that method being used. I did see a quite precarious method being used, and I haven't tried it yet, but I think it would work. Was somebody put an axle with the wheel in the drill chuck, turn the drill speed right down, put the brush. I think what did they use? They used a
there's a pinball pen kind of thing.
It was a stand, like an angle grinder stand, and they lent the paintbrush against that, and then ran the drill. And that seemed to work, but you've got to be. It's precarious. Or
just about getting that line bang on in it, because if the line's not right, it doesn't look. It doesn't look good.
Rubbish, doesn't it? It's one of them things. You've got to get the width right as well. It's the width. Of it. You can either put it on the tire or you can put it on the wheel. But I think put it on a tire would be difficult because it would absorb the paint a lot. And it would look tires a bit rough. But I think a lot of people.
Sorry, Martin. I've got a thing there. It's like a teardrop, but it's a really soft sponge. It was a missus's for the face. Yeah. And you can dip the end of it, press it on, and that does leave a perfect circle.
Yeah. There's things like that. It's trial and error, really, Russ. I think you've got to, but you can use some white sticky paper. You can tack it on. I think you've got to put it on a tire. I would use sticky back white, and get. I've got a set of those hole punches. The various sizes. Yeah, I think you got some, Luke, haven't you? Hole punches.
Probably. That would probably be the best way with the mask intake, Martin. Get a set of them, Russ, or whatever you've got them, mate, and you'll be able to do the masking tape with that. I think that'd be the best way, Martin, to be fair, especially on the plastic wheel.
Yeah, on the plastic wheel. And I think you can buy a compass, which is purposely designed for doing circles. It's a small plastic compass. It's got 2 needles in it. You put one in the middle, and it's got a knife on the end. And as you turn it in the circle, it cuts a circle out. All right, so you can use that for the outer and the hole punch for the inner, and that'll probably get you your circle. And if you're going to put it on tires, I would use a sticky white, rather than try and paint it on, because I think on tires being rough and everything else, they won't come out straight. It won't come out straight. But yeah, good question. It's something I don't think any of us have tried as yet on camera.
No, I did a Matchbox Models of Yesteryear, a Mercedes old type of car. It's here in my cabinet, and I did painted the white walls, but it was a rubber tire, and it's not nice. It's not very nice. So the paint it's difficult to paint with white anyway.
That's some white wall tires there.
Yeah.
I have used them on a couple of models, but they were off eBay. They were only cheap.
Yeah, because sometimes they can make the tire like that. They put a plastic insert to make.
That's what this is, Martin. But it's actually a rubber insert. I didn't want the plastic. Both of these are rubber.
Yeah,
they're nice. Yeah,
they're good. They're quite good tires, to be fair. They're all right.
JMO is saying, in answer to the question, is paint a thin coat of paint on some paper, then stamp the wheel onto it. Yeah. That's what they do on the Tonka toys. They get the lettering on the tires on the big Tonka. You can put a bit of paint on it and then lay the tire on it, and it comes out on the top. Very similar to what I use the rubber or razor rubber, whatever you like to call it, to stamp on the raised details on some of the cars.
That's how I've done my lettering on the Capri, on the wheels, on that. And just laid some masking tape down on the bench and just press them on.
Yeah. Are you come and sit down?
I was just
all right. Yeah.
Still can't find the Tonka toy.
Till we wait for PJ, look, I'll find a few more cars today.
Tonka toys, go and get yourself that down, boy.
Right.
It took his eye off.
That is a matchbox.
It's all
And this
here.
is. I try to only buy matchboxes.
Yeah.
Is that the new
Well,
one? Like
Yeah,
that?
these are this is I think 2000 and I think it's 2025 actually.
How much are they
No,
going?
it's
How much you pay for one of them now?
this one was I think it was £1.30p, something like that.
You reckon
These are like
that
these are like
that Mercedes windscreen? Will that fit on the older Superfast Mercedes?
I don't think it would. I think it's slimmer.
Oh right, yeah, okay. I'm going to say
But
that's
did you?
cheaper than buying a repo one, isn't it?
Yeah, this I don't think this would fit. I think it's too small, Martin.
Right.
This
okay.
is yeah, I think this is a smaller casting than that one.
See,
Yes.
my gripe is with it.
It's
They
narrow.
they look nice in the packet, but they've got a plastic base on them.
Are they? Yeah. That's just cheap.
Yeah, this one has a plastic. Yeah,
It's
and
such
actually,
a bloody letdown.
yeah, this one has plastic as well. Where is it?
That El Camino got plastic bottomless.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It does. Yeah, they're all of them. All of them are plastic.
That's nice one, that is. Looks lovely.
Cheap manufacturer, isn't it?
But yeah, I like this. Yeah, I like this one. Well, I think it was £1.33, something like that.
You buy a new
I
car
do-
today, a real one, and it's 50% plastic anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
I do. You see, this one hasn't got much details, and the roof bits, the tire and everything, they are actually part of the casting. So they are not like the Land Rover with the plastic roof luggage rack. This is actually part of the casting. I do buy sometimes one or two. The ones I like.
You want to detail it?
No, I won't open it. No. This goes into my box.
Yeah, I've got one-offs like that. There's the Hot Wheels do a range of escorts, Mark 1 escorts, blue, black, red, and white. I think.
I must admit they look nice. And so there's a Jaguar they bought out. The Mark II Jag looks quite nice.
But you see, it's strange that the Mercedes has details. It's a bit weird to see where the camera is. You see, the Mercedes has tail lights and everything, registration plate.
Yeah.
But this one has got nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
They didn't bother. Look, plastic front.
They spent the budget on the decals on the side, mate.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, it looks nice on the side. You see, the decals are nice, and then you turn, and it's a plastic front, no lights, nothing. I mean, the details are there, but they didn't bother painting it. Same with this. Really, it looks rubbish. The car is nice, but it looks really plastic.
It's a shame, isn't it, that they go so far and then they stop.
Yes. The Mercedes is nice. This is nice. The Mercedes.
Yeah, I like the front grille on that Mercedes. It's one of the better. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a better model, I think. Yeah, they're nice. I do buy one, once a month or something. If I find something nice, I do buy it. But I'm not too keen. I don't buy Hot Wheels just if it's really something really nice. I do prefer Matchboxes.
Okay.
Yeah, I know the one you want about now, Russ.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I just wanted to just check on that 801 that I missed out on.
That's the what's his name? Tanner. He
share the screen for you.
Yeah, it's a bigger one. It's the who was that detective Tanner in America? He drove a red one of these Thunderbirds. Dan Tanner.
Santana.
Dan Tanner.
Bit old.
Behave, lads.
Bit old, lad. I'll tell you again.
Yeah, I think I've got the red version of that. The crap old Nick did one on his video.
I think it's interesting that it keeps bringing the bloody noddy car up, isn't it? There's only one example.
Yeah, there it is.
There it is. Yeah.
Michael left his internet.
Yeah, he's having internet. Let me just see if I can.
Happy New Year, he said.
That's got white
So-
walls on it already. That one, but
Happy New Year to all, he said. Oh,
Thank you.
nice.
Right, yeah. I've got
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah,
I've
there's a
got that one as well. Yeah.
There's a big version of that, which is down to now. You get a down character in it. That's got the
I've
European.
got the red one, and I've got this one as well, the creamy one.
Can you have
Mine
a look?
hasn't got the roof.
If they're painted, that white walls look like they're painted the way it's chipped off.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
they are. They are
Yeah,
painted
I think
on.
you've got to go. You'd have to go, Russ. You'd have to go with the white stickers and cut it out, mate. I think that's the way to do that.
I mean, anything I can add to that is obviously you've got a predominant colour of the white. You could, believe it or not, use washers so that you could paint the whole wheel A or B, black or white, and then highlight it using a couple of washers so that the washer forms a ring inside the wheel. Like,
that'd be really thin, then, wouldn't
but and then use a
You can't
very
mask
fine
it
brush.
with something masking tape.
Yeah.
Spray the outside edge of it.
it? I remember.
Or I've got some leather.
Punches.
I heard you mention about punches. Yeah. You can get some leather punches. I've got them of various sizes from like
Yeah.
4 mil up to
just
about.
got on it.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to remember a while back. You used to be able to get when we had ring binders. You used to be able to get a little sticky
Yeah, the
piece
white
that
circle.
slide over the
Yeah.
ring binder and
Yeah.
attach to your paper to stop the paper from
Once
tearing.
you punch the holes.
Yeah.
But they were only in. It depends what's. Yeah, they got one size, haven't you? Yeah. But if you have a look for a set of leather punches, they're called.
Yeah.
Because what you can do is do your inside first, and then get one that's twice the size and do an outside.
Mm.
And they put that's what that was. Just, that was
yeah,
a test there.
yeah, basically.
It basically worked pretty well.
Yeah.
So you're masking up. It's just a way of masking off what you don't want to paint at the end of the day.
Yeah, because you can't stamp that on a bit of paper because it's dished in. You see, you won't be able to. It won't touch it. And
You could even that plastic that screen stuff that I showed you. The
the clear stuff. Yeah, but you
Gentlemen, I need.
they're plastic wheels, so you'd have to they'd have to get them really smooth. Yeah.
Lars, go on.
Yeah, I need to go in 10 minutes.
Okay.
I will have to go in 10 minutes.
No.
I'm picking up the other half. Taxi. I'm a taxi tonight. Yeah, I'm a taxi tonight.
You're gonna have to walk, I'm afraid. There's no
It's a bit far. It's a bit far to walk.
I'll put Sonny on. At least we'll get somebody making some sense.
Sonny, she's in bed.
She's in bed.
She's not interested.
Oh, we'll just have to manage. We'll just have to manage.
She had her business done, so she's okay.
We're we're only 10 minutes short of where we should be anyway. So let's move on to what's next. So if we go to our intermission.
Is this the Facebook bit?
No, I think we've
Purchase
got purchase of the week.
I bought nothing. Not till tomorrow.
Yeah. We'll leave that.
Yes, keep.
Yeah. Right, we've got. We're supposed to have purchases a week next, but unfortunately, we're not going to be doing many purchases until tomorrow. So it's going to be. We may.
I did show.
Yeah.
I did show what I bought today, so I've done that one.
You did.
Yeah.
So we're going to round off this this live with our Facebook group, DMC Facebook group, and we'll have a scroll through that. And
Leslie's tractor there, isn't it?
yeah, we've got Leslie's tractor there, so
that's really cool. Oh, Dexter.
Let's share our Facebook group. We need the Vision On movie now, don't we, with the gallery music? So there we go. There's Leslie's tractor. And
Nice,
the weathering on
very
that
nice.
Yeah.
I used to cut the grass.
The weathering on that is bob on.
Yeah.
I used to cut the grass.
Beautiful.
All things years ago.
Nice.
Well done, lad. You're still there, mate.
Are we on the DMC? Or we're just in Facebook in general. So there we go. Mick has posted up a concrete mixer,
Yeah.
an Earth.
ERF in orange.
Steve Thompson, just a few corgis brought at the NSE Toy
Yeah,
Fair.
they're nice. Yeah, nice
I
ones.
think that's today instead of Todsy.
Yeah, that's part of the set, in it. That milk.
Yeah.
Millie.
Some Millie's brought some Tonka trucks, monster trucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she has that Ford. That's nice. Yeah, that's nice.
Nice Ford.
I don't know what brand is it, because it's not clear on the video, but it's a nice.
I know Salido did some bigger ones like that a while ago.
This is Jerry.
Jerry
in
Texas.
Texas. Yeah.
He's had these for Christmas off his family.
Yeah, they're both nice kits. Them, the GTO and the
GTO. Yeah.
Impala.
And then he had a survival box of paintbrushes, etc. It looks like he's got that same magnetic set as well.
Yes.
He's been spoiled, hasn't Jerry? That's cracking.
Okay.
Always.
That's an 100E, isn't it?
Yeah, 100E.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, bloody hell, that's well cool.
I'm not so keen on the tires being outside the arches, but
yeah, it needs bigger arches on it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah. But that's nice. I love the colour on that. Be interested to see what he's got under there. And there's Mick's his road train.
GMC.
Road train.
Fruhaus Opper.
Fruhaus. That's a bit big, isn't it?
That's rather large.
Yeah, we're painting white walls on that.
Unless you've got it's got a good chance of staying inside the lines.
Yeah, get some pullers to pull that out. Who's that?
Some work by our friend Ron from Sumo Diecast.
Nice.
Got another on for Big Charlie at Big Charlie's Model Garage.
Yeah, doing some Big Charlie, isn't he? It's nice.
Jimmy James, Christmas holiday build, Tootsie Toys Jeep and trailer, and
like
two
that.
Hot Wheels cycles.
I like that. That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when Tootsie Toys were a bit newer, they got plastic wheels and stuff on there, haven't they?
Yeah. Our new Taverner's logo.
Who's who on that then?
They're all countries that are involved in the tavern. So we've got Romania, Wales, America, Scotland, Ireland, Southern Ireland.
Southern Ireland, yeah, get it right.
Southern Ireland.
Yeah.
Australia. G'day, boys.
Good night, mate.
We got here.
Brian.
Brian, yeah. Oh, that's what he got the other day. I couldn't see it because I was screaming. He got the Pickfords. He got a good deal on that Pickfords truck. That's left and right hand drive cars.
Nice.
Yes.
Who's that?
Diorama that Mick's son built.
Ah, right. That's one that I do. Yeah, brushing, compressor, and his aircraft. Oh, there's bloke called Lazzy.
Laszlo Paxson.
Looky. Look at Sonny there behind the car.
I see.
Quick car they were.
You sure that's not a giraffe behind the car?
No, that's Sonny, but she's out of scale a bit.
I'm surprised the police didn't pick up on them Astras, because they're quite a pokey little and the handle.
I had the 8 valve and the 16 valve.
The 16 valve.
The red top.
A lot of people didn't like the Calibras, but I like the Calibras.
Good man.
They came. They
lost out of them, didn't they?
Yeah.
They came after the Monta.
Yeah,
I didn't like them. I think because I had a Monta in that time, and there was a Calibra in town, and there was a Cadet as well in town.
Open Cadet.
And and that guy, oh my God, he was the prince of the town with that car.
Yeah.
because it was lowered. It had darkened tail lights, darkened front lights. But if you went close to that car, it was actually a crap car. I mean, the quality, not the car itself, but he didn't have much money, and it looked nice from the distance.
That's nice. Another
Saffron Rich, isn't it? That one?
Spapple
Yeah.
Rich build.
Nice, nice trailer.
Very
Yeah,
imaginative with the work that he does. Ian.
Yes.
He's got some lovely work, doesn't he?
Nice.
He does.
Yes.
Moving on.
Commercial.
Get some.
Oh my God! Look at that. Who's that guy? Who's that looks handsome? Who's that looks handsome? I thought this car is done by the top restorer.
It looks like a licorice also, doesn't it?
Looks like it's warped.
That's nice, mate. Good job.
Yeah, nice. I like that. Yeah,
I enjoyed that build.
I do like this one. I do like this one actually. I've done this Husky.
Yeah.
I've made it a little bit different. I put some stickers on, but I do like this UPS van actually.
Yeah. I like the way
It's nice.
Change the wheels on it, hasn't
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
What the hell's that?
Nigel Bateman, I've got these for Christmas. The corgi sign is metal and over a foot long. Oh,
Well, that's a nice sign. I ain't seen that.
it's like the
I think that.
Yeah, I ain't seen one. That's nice. I like that.
I think that's a reproduction, isn't it? It looks too new.
Yeah.
I do like this idea. Yeah, I like the idea.
Yeah.
It's like a microwave plate. Handle. Who's eating the crystal? What's going on? This one's crackling.
Brian.
Yeah. That's the one I'm on about. That one there.
I would like to have them all. I would like to have that table with all these cars on.
Well, I say we've got most of those, lads, on there, mate.
Yeah.
Looks like a McLaren behind it.
Yeah, nice. Oh, look, the Henkel is there as well, and the Citroen.
Yeah. The Citroen
Mini.
Ferrari.
Yeah,
Classic,
nice.
Jag. Oh, that's what I'm doing for my European challenge. That one there. Yeah.
Which one?
That one there. In between, just behind the Corvair and the Jag in the middle. That one there. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Batmobile.
I see.
I see. That's right, man. That's nice. Good job of that.
Yeah, we'll do that.
That is a fantastic. Yeah.
You detail that up as a nice fire engine.
There's me. What's
Hello.
about that? Oh, boys' toys from.
Oh yeah.
Looks like he means it, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Not me.
Motorbikes and
Motorbikes.
is that Mick?
Yeah.
Have I enough transport?
Yeah. What's that? Steady. So I've got to keep my weight, boys. He's dropping off. Going. See,
That's a nice collection that JMO got.
Yeah.
Send us that mobile too, Paul. You don't want it. You know you don't.
Nice army Jeep. Yeah.
That's a nice little project, that army Jeep. If you can get all the bits.
Yeah, that's
for
got
it.
all the figures. That's a clipping trouble.
Yeah. You spend about £25 on parts for that. If you're not careful.
Look at the trains. Look at the trains.
You don't mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
And the back boat.
Yeah.
Well done, mate.
Cool.
Nice selection.
7 people watching.
We'll finish it off with to all at the DMC. I've been a member of the group for a short time. In that time, I found it to be one of the most friendliest groups on Facebook.
Thank you very much.
And have felt most welcome. I wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
That's a nice.
Thank you.
Nice card. That I like that.
We rotted that. I don't think we could finish on a more poignant part. So there you go. Who's sneaking the Chris? It's bloody Luke, isn't it? Look, he's got a silly grin on his face.
Well, there was a massive spider up the back.
We've got a real creek. Where the creek?
Well, that.
Oh. Anyway, right. we've just it's on the dot 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock, toast time.
Well done to us. We'll be live again, hopefully, or God willing, in a fortnight's time.
Mm.
Who knows what's going to happen between now and then? Probably plenty of purchases that we can talk about.
Swaps.
Purchases. I don't know much about new processes, but definitely.
Well, we can. I think I might have a go at knocking a few things about, see what happens.
Yeah.
Try them old punches and white walls. I've got them. That Thunderbird he's on about. I've got. Nick sent me 3 in pieces, in bits. Because apparently they're a bit of a bugger to do. You get back together because there's a lot of parts in them, and there's a lot of plastic parts. Oh, I was going to say before everybody goes, look, what I take it that spastic paint didn't look out for very good then.
What?
That's spastic.
No. You know what, Martin? I've even given it. I thought I'll give it a second chance.
Yeah.
I've sprayed it over gloss black.
No,
it's absolutely awful. I don't know whether they've sent me some crap, whether it's gone off. I don't know, but it's just like silver metallic paint.
Really?
Yeah, that AK Super Chrome I've been using is 1,000 times better.
Have a look. Look up Alclad paints.
Right.
AC Alclad paints. They do a chrome and a chrome and a super chrome over black gloss. If you use their black gloss and their chrome, it's a lot, because I know a lot of the guys on the international scale models, they use that a lot, and it's pretty good. They do a range of paints. It's Alclad, AC lad. Yeah.
I was gonna, the refill for the monotone pen.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try that. Apparently that's quite good as well.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I think PB he sprays it on a lot, and I think it does. Yeah.
I did manage to get from Timu. You obviously can't see it very well. Sevier metal mirror pop silver, which is
that sounds. Michael got you onto that, did he?
Yeah. It goes all over the place if you're not careful, but it's got a shine to it.
Happy New Year to the guys in the chat, because they said Happy New Year. Maybe they left.
Yeah.
Layabs, Kev, Ian, Happy New Year. Sorry to
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Thanks for all the advice. Yes, Happy New Year to you all. You're more than welcome. Kev, Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Have a great day tomorrow at the Toy Collectors Fair, chaps. I hope you get lots of dishy diker. Thank you very much, Ian. I'm sure we'll be reporting back what we've got between us. And on that note, my thanks, as always, to Laszlo Collectibles.
Pleasure.
Top restorer, apparently.
You're welcome.
Steady.
Kev says, look out for any Jags, Yanks, and taxis, Rolls Royces, and other stuff tomorrow.
I look for taxis and Rolls Royces for you, Kev. But
I'll get you a load of Jags, Kev, just to get on the Martin skin. How's that? The more you can butcher, the better.
They love each other, honestly.
I actually have a Jaguar XJ with no glosses, but it's complete. I could send it to.
Get it done, lads.
You can hack the Matchbox ones all you like, but the Corgi.
No, that's a Corgi.
That's a Corgi. They're too good to hack up. But the Matchbox ones, super fast ones, you can trash them all you like. The rubbish.
I've got a couple of Jags here. I'm going to crush them in the vice now. I'm going to film it.
Yeah, along with your action, man. Yeah, go on.
Live on Diecast Revival.
That'd make a good short, actually. You could do that in a shorts video, couldn't you? You could put a bit of music to it and then just crack the car in your vice.
I've improved this car by crushing it. Yeah.
I was going to do a video restoring one and then smashing it up again. You think that'd go down well?
Because I can.
It was set fire. Somebody. Oh, what was that? They put it in. Oh, they got a plastic vehicle, or was it a die cast? And they put it on a big belt sander, and they held it like that, and it would just gradually get smaller and smaller. There's nothing left of it.
Right. So, my thanks to Luke.
Yeah.
Luke, looking forward to see you tomorrow, boy. We'll see Laz next time we're live. From me and Martin, Thanks a lot. And
It's on hold at the minute, Russ, but it's coming on, mate. Yeah.
Everybody asking questions now. My next vid should play back for Kev. Righto. Russ, Paul, Ian, all the guys in the chat, Mick, Michael that have joined us.
Happy New Year, guys.
Have a great New Year, boys. And we'll see you in 2 weeks' time. This is PJ signing off. Catch you later. Cheers.
Good evening, guys. Take care.